Hello, this is part 3 of the video where we are converting the tic-tac-toe board to play against the computer. So we have added some basic checks. When we start the game, we can determine when the computer or the player wins. So at this point the game has ended, but we can still continue playing. So what we need to do in the form, essentially if some player wins, let's add a flag here. Bool game ended. And as soon as the game is over, we'll add that. Game ended it true. So all we need to do here is if game ended is equal to true, we need to make sure we tell the user game has ended. And start a new game. Now we have to be careful when we go and start a new game. We make sure the game ended is set to false. So if we double click on this, on the start game, let's say game ended is equal to false because we are starting a completely new game. Let's run this. All right. And then we play here, player wins. Game has ended, start new game. Oops. And this is happening because we are not returning from this point. It won't let you make any move here. So you have to press start game again, continue again. Alright, let's take a look now. So one thing, if you'll observe, is that even though we are playing this game here, if we put this logic and this logic here, our defensive move should actually play this cell over here. So why is it not playing? So let's do this. Let's go back into our computer logic and take a look at this. So it's the first row. Actually, we'll come back to this at the last point. So let's start. All right, now we are going to actually, when we made the second move, sorry, let's do this again. Now when I'm going to play this move, the computer should be checking this. All right, I checked this. This is the board state, 0001. So 00 is O, good. And let's continue to the board. What is I row? So board 00. We made a mistake here. If board 00 is equal to O, then we have to go there. Not sure how that crept in. Now we are going to make some defensive moves. See, bugs are so easy to enter into code. Alright, let's move this thing away. I removed the breakpoints. See, the computer made an aggressive move, a defensive move there, didn't allow the player to win. But we didn't get a message that the player wins, likely because we haven't had a check for this. So you can add that in your game. Another thing I want to do, I want to change the header of this game to make it different. Oops. USL Tic-Tac-Toe against computer. Or we just call it intelligent UHCL Tic-Tac-Toe. Don't want to call it artificially intelligence because AI means a lot more things than we are doing here. This is a very simple game. And again, we do need to make the border style as a text box. So the form border style should be a toolbox. That. There we go. Alright, start game. So the computer is making good moves now. So I think it basically selected this because there was no other move to select. Another point you need to keep in mind that if the game has ended, make sure you're checking when the board state has ended so that if every move has been played, oops, the computer did not play a defensive move there because we don't have a check. Remember, we are only checking if this is 0, then this is 0. We never checked if this is 0, then this is 0. So please add that condition in your code. With that, this sums up our video series on how to do the tic-tac-toe against the computer. And if there are any questions, you can leave that in the comments or just ask in the discussion boards. See you later.